go for landing, over. Roger, understand, go for landing. Eagle looking great. Houston, the Eagle has landed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Desk Jockey Fitness. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
5:30, sir.
No, it's not that time. It's Monday, and I've been negligent in getting some of my videos out to you guys. So here I am. I've been bogged down with deadlines. I've got a lot of stuff going on. Most of you probably know me from my comic book work, and I've got a lot of projects going on right now with the Ghost of Matacumba Key, and I'm ready to launch Joe Frankenstein, and I'm dealing with approvals on the Chenu plushie, which will be coming your way soon, God willing, that China gets their rears in gear. They're just doing the design work. They're actually manufacturing it here in the U.S., but there's been a lot of slowdowns on that. But that's not what we're here for, are we? Today we're going to talk about back problems. My friend Dan Lawless had mentioned it and wondered if I'd covered it yet. And it was something I do want to talk about, because when you're a desk jockey, the worst thing you can do for your back is sit at a table all day. When you're an artist and you've been bent over a drawing board for 12, 13 hours a day for 30 years, you develop bad habits. You develop weak muscles, and you get pain. You get stiff and tight hip flexors, which are always an issue, and muscle pulls in your back, which also leads to poor posture. And but there's things you can do about that. Now, I injured my back when I started getting back into it again. I didn't really have any problems other than normal, kind of back soreness until I overdid it with those stupid kettlebells. I was doing those kettlebell exercises where you're flinging them out, and I either used something too heavy or I got it out too far, and I injured a small muscle in the back, like that's attached to the spinal cord. I don't know what those muscles are, but boy, I'll tell you what, when they go out, they hurt like hell. I mean, what happens for me is they spasm. And so all of a sudden, you're down on your knees in pain. You can't stand up straight. Your hips are off kilter, because it's spasming. So it's pulling one way and the other muscles are pulling the other way. And it's terrible pain until you can relieve it. So the key is to avoid that entirely. Okay. Now, injuries are going to happen when you exercise and work out. It's just a guarantee. I can tell you that right now. But you want to try and mitigate them by focusing on your form, doing things right, unlike me, who messed up. But there are exercises you can do for your back to strengthen your lower back and increase your posture. So we'll go over a few of those. For the lower back, if you have access to a gym and a hyperextension machine, it's basically like a bench with something in the middle that you bend over like that. You lock your heels into this metal plate, and then you bend over, and then you raise up like that on it with your body, and that works the lower back muscles. You could also do deadlifts, and I caution this because form is so important in deadlifts. I've hurt my back doing bad form deadlifts. So I would suggest researching videos on proper form. Mark Ripito, who's a strength trainer, has some really excellent form videos on the proper way to do a deadlift, and he saved my rear end. I will put his deadlift video link in the description. Good mornings is another one that a lot of people use. I don't like them. I think it's too much strain on the lower back, but some people swear by them. It's where you put a bar across your shoulders like you're doing a squat. Only you bend at the hips. You keep your legs straight and you just bend at the hips and using your body. You're sort of basically doing this. You know, I find that for me, a lot causes a lot of problems. So I don't do them. I don't recommend them, but I'm only mentioning them because a lot of people do. And here's the other thing that people don't realize is that your back is connected with your abdominal muscles. If you have weak abdominal muscles, you're going to have a weak back. Um, so another way to strengthen these things is to do crunches, and do some ab work. Do floor abs. I don't recommend like decline sit-ups or anything. There's more hip flexors getting used in that than anything. You're better off, getting on a mat or on your carpet. You can do this right in your house, and just doing crunches and leg lifts, those kind of things, to strengthen that core up, which will in turn strengthen the back. Now for posture, I had a lady at the gym say to me just the other day, as I was walking by, she says, I just got to tell you something. For somebody who sits at a desk all day, you have really good posture. And I try to focus on keeping my back straight, my shoulders back, and my back upright. Because a lot of times when you're at the desk, you'll find yourself kind of hunched over, with your back rolled like this. And you want to keep your back straight, keep your chest out and your shoulders back. And one of the great exercises that I like for that is a pulling exercises like pull rows, bent over rows with a barbell. So you're bent over and you're putting your weight on your barbell, and you're focusing on pulling that weight up, and you're pulling your scapula, your shoulder blades together, and that keeps you'll feel your muscles getting tight back there, and that's a good feeling because then that reminds you to keep your shoulders back, keep your head up, and your back straight. So if you work those into your routines, I think you'll find that you'll not only strengthen your back, but you'll also get better posture and kind of undo. And you'll also be focused more on your posture. So like when you're sitting at a desk, you might notice yourself slouching or slipping, and then you just straighten up, shoulders back, chest out, and and you'll eventually start to feel that that's the normal way, which in fact it is. So that's it, my friends. I'm sorry for the delay in getting these videos out. I will try to be more on time. I don't know that 3 days a week is optimal for me right now, because like I said, I got a lot on my plate. But we'll definitely see you back here on Friday. Well, we'll be on the Bros on Tuesday, the Kings on Monday, and I'll probably be doing a storyteller show on Wednesday. So until then, get that workout in, watch your diet, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.